Stay around, girl.
When I was 4, I remember I would go sit behind my mom's couch and I would pull out records that I thought looked like children's music. And the thing that's amazing about Naturally is that there's a raccoon wearing a red waistcoat. To a 4-year-old, that's kids' music. And so I'd put it on, thinking, well, this is probably good. And it was a sort of like desert stoner blues. So there was never a time when it wasn't a part of my life. It's not so much that I would hear it, I would hear it every day. The music he was making at the end of his life sounded like it was coming from the same person who made music at the beginning. And I wouldn't fault anybody for feeling like, no, we don't need to repeat ourselves. I mean, I get frustrated listening to the new Stones every time the Stones make new music, because I'm like, why can't you do it like you did in 1974? And I'm sure that the answer is, why would we want to do the things we were doing half a lifetime ago? I think he was the first American songwriter to employ a drum machine. I don't know if I could have that wrong, but I mean, the Beatles were using loops in Tomorrow Never Knows, but actually, drum machine. And to do it in a genre of music that is generally thought of as being so organic and rootsy and of the soil, and you think about wood and leather and wires and humans, and he's like, yeah, all that's going to be really important, but when you're going to start with this. What I would give to sit down with JJ Cale for an hour and ask him, like, did you intend to change the landscape of American music? And I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, what? No, man, I was just playing the thing that was obvious to me. What kind of debt does Ed Sheeran owe to JJ Cale? Most people who are massively inspired by him wouldn't even necessarily know it. I mean, Dire Straits sold 150 million records. How many of those people know who JJ Cale is? But every single one of them is deeply, deeply inspired by JJ Cale. That first Dire Straits record, half of that record could not have existed if it hadn't been for JJ Cale.
That's true. Crazy mama, I sure need you. Crazy mama, where you been so long? Standing on the corner, looking for you, babe. Standing on the corner, looking for you, babe. Lord have mercy, why can't I see? Where you been so long? Crazy mama, where you been so long?
Stay around. Stay around.